What's up, everybody? Welcome to a recap of Week 4 of the 2022 NFL season. What a week it was. We had our first London game. We had a couple big wins. We had surprise victories. We had QB controversies. QB's getting replaced. QB's getting thrown around. Oh, man. Let's get into it. Thursday night's matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati's offense got back on track, but the only thing we really know about this game, Tua Tagovailoa gets thrown around like a rag doll out on that field. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. He's out. He's concussed. He's taken off the field in a stretcher. It doesn't look good. Well, what's even worse, reports came out later that he had suffered a concussion in the Bills game the week before. Still came out, played the rest of the game. An unaffiliated neurologist was found to have made several mistakes when evaluating Tua. Yeah, I could say no shit. Everyone knew Tua was concussed. And with the quick turnaround, Sunday to Thursday, he shouldn't have even played. But he's out now. That doctor's gone. Did he cheat his way through med school? I have no idea. But Bills get the victory over the Dolphins. Tua, rest up. Bengals win 27-15. We go to Sunday's games. We go to London. Cheers, Governor. Where the Saints and the Vikings partake in our first London game of the year. Justin Jefferson, you knew he was bringing that gritty over there. He had 149 yards receiving, a rushing TD. And this one was close. You know, Vikings, they kicked a field goal with 24 seconds left. Saints drive down. They have a chance for a game-winning 61-yard field goal. Will Lutz, double doink. Ugh, you hate to see it. Chicago fans, you're not alone anymore. Saints, nope, I apologize. The Vikings take the victory over the Saints, 28-25. Next, we go to the Browns and the Falcons. This is one the Browns should have won. Plain and simple. Nick Chubb did what he needed to do. Jacoby Brissett just didn't have, enough. He was okay. He had a nice rushing TD. But the defense just allowed the Falcons to hang in there. Browns should be 4-0 right now, but unfortunately, they take the L over the Falcons. Falcons win 23-20. Next, we go to the Commanders and the Cowboys. Commanders, at least your jerseys were nice. I have to say, those are some pretty nice jerseys you guys had on, but besides that, nothing much going for you. On the other hand, Cooper Rush. How about Cooper Rush here? I think we got ourselves a QB controversy in Dallas. Now, people are saying, whoa, no, it's Dak. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They get the Rams next week. If he beats the Rams, I'm saying Cooper Rush stays in there. Dak, maybe they'll trade him. We'll see. Sorry. Sour Cowboys fans. We'll hype you up a little bit. But Cowboys get the win over the Commanders, 25-10. Next, the Seahawks and the Lions. Highest scoring game of the day. Geno Smith threw for 320 yards, 2 TDs. Rashad Penny, he was looking like a dollar. He went off. 151 yards rushing, 2 TDs. The Lions wouldn't go away. Jared Goff, he threw for 4 TDs. Hawkinson, almost 200 yards receiving, 2 TDs. But they just couldn't come back. I feel for the Lions. They're 1-3, but they might be the best 1-3 team of all time. But they couldn't get the victory. Seahawks over the Lions, 48-45. Next, we go to the Titans and the Colts. The Colts are probably the worst team in the league. Just going to say it. Nothing well going for them. Matty Ice looking like Matty down bad. I don't know. He's just not himself. Jonathan Taylor, non-factor. Titans did what they needed to do. Fed the ball to Derrick Henry. He had a TD. Ryan Tannehill didn't make any mistakes. They roll out of Indy with the win. 24-17. Bears and the Giants. Bears also making a claim for one of the worst teams in the league. Their offense can't get anything going. I don't know what's going on. They got Darnell Mooney, Khalil Herbert. Justin Fields just can't make it happen. The Giants, on the other hand, Daniel Jones, 2 rushing TDs. Giants 3-1. Oh my goodness, the apocalypse is happening. We'll see what happens. But Giants fans, you gotta rejoice. 3-1, looking good. Tied for second in the division. I think they would take that. Giants over the Bears, 20-12. Next, we go to the Jets and the Steelers. All I gotta say is, MILF Hunter is back, baby. That's right. Zach Daddy Wilson back in the lineup after missing the first 3 games. Ooh, he was rusty coming in there, but caught himself a nice TD pass, hit that gritty. Ooh, he had Pittsburgh wetter than a water park on the 4th of July. Ugh. I would, anyone check in on the moms out there in Pittsburgh? Yeah, I think he might have snatched a few of them. But on the Steelers side, finally had a QB replacement. Mitch Trubisky taken out after halftime. Mike Tomlin finally said, we suck with this guy. Kenny Pickett comes in. Man, he really sparked that offense. He had 2 rushing TDs. Did throw 3 picks, although I would say 2 of them maybe weren't his fault besides the one at the end of the game. But, man, he provided a spark. Reports are already coming out that he's going to be the starter next week. Tomlin, think he waited a little too long there. I don't know what was going on. And why'd you guys even sign Trubisky? I don't know what's going on here. But I think the future is looking bright for the Steelers. Jets, they got Milf Hunter back. Let's see if they can ride this wave with him. Jets take it over the Steelers 24-20. Next we go to the Jags and the Eagles. And this game did not start off well for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts threw a pick 6. They were down 14-0, but said easy now. Brought him back. Had himself a good day. No, I got that wrong. Miles Sanders, he had the big game. 134 yards rushing, 2 TDs. Eagles looking good. Defense might need to work on some things, but Jacksonville, they had 4 sacks. I mean, Jags are coming into form here, but Eagles just too much for them to overtake. The Eagles get the victory over the Jags, 29-21. We go to the Bills and the Ravens. This one looked like it was over. It was 20-10, 20-3, and Bills not looking like the powerhouse that they are. Ravens controlling the game, but they allowed them to get back in. And we go to that controversial 4th and goal call that John Harbaugh made to go for it instead of kicking the field goal. I think a lot of people might have gone for it, but I don't know. Obviously now Baltimore fans are saying WTF. Bills get the ball back. They drive down. They hit a game-winning field goal. Tyler Bass. They get the victory over the Ravens, 23-20. Next we go to the Chargers and the Texans. Bounce back game as the Texans beat the Chargers last year. Austin Eckler finally looking like who he should be. Top 5 running back in the league. Had their first rushing touchdown of the season for the Chargers. Had a couple. Also had a receiving touchdown from Justin Herbert, who's finally looking good. Threw for over 300 yards. Getting back into form there. Chargers, time for you to take off, baby. I'm riding them. I mean, who wouldn't? Chargers over the Texans, 34-24. We go to the 4 o'clock games. Patriots, Packers. Now, this game, I was expecting a blowout. We had Brian Hoyer starting. Didn't look good. Then he goes down the second series of the game, shoulder injury. We got Bailey Zappi. Who? Some guy from Western Kentucky. I don't know. And we're going against Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau. But we hung in there. Rodgers threw a pick 6 to Jack Jones, who was a rookie. Bailey Zappi came in, handed the ball to Damian Harris, made some nice plays, hit Devontae Parker for a touchdown. And this game was tied at the end of regulation. We go into overtime, and I figured it was going to give. Packers they go down, they kick the game-winning field goal. They get the win, 27-24. But I don't know. Bailey Zappi? Are we going to have another Bledsoe Brady situation? Probably not, but, I like to stir the pot a little bit. But we'll see what Zappi does. He's definitely going to be in there next week. Packers. Man, you guys almost avoided a humongous loss. Get better for next week. Cardinals and Panthers. Kyler Murray finally getting right, but they were playing the Panthers. Baker Mayfield, not looking good. I think that's another switch that needs to happen. Bring in Matt Corral, see what we can do. I mean, Matt Rule, his seat is scorching right now. I mean, he's got to win a game or else he's getting fired. There's no doubt in my mind he's getting fired soon. But Cardinals, they get the victory over the Panthers, 26-16. Broncos and Raiders. Raiders finally get their first victory of the season. It's about damn time. Josh McDaniels, you are good for another week until you return to New England. I don't know what's going on with the Broncos. That offense, it should be more explosive, but just Russ ain't cooking. Nathaniel Hackett, maybe you got to hire a few more people to tell you what the fuck to do, because it just ain't working. Raiders over the Broncos 32-23. We go to Sunday Night Football, Chiefs and Bucks. The only thing I'm going to say about this game, with new reports I'm hearing today that Giselle has hired a divorce lawyer, Brady, you just got to cut ties, man. I know you want to keep her, but she's holding you back, man. She's holding you back. How can you bring this team to another Super Bowl when you have that weighing over you? Everyone's saying, oh, you can separate personal and business. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Brady, you just got to just cut it. It's going to be hard, but then he'll be pissed off. And what's worse to the NFL than a pissed off Brady just demolishing teams left and right? Exactly. If the Bucs want to get to a Super Bowl and win, that's what's going to happen. But Chiefs, Mahomes, 3 TDs. He's looking Houdini out there. They take the victory 41-31 over the Bucs. Now we go to Monday Night Football. The Niners, they've had the Rams number in the regular season past 7 times. Last night was no different. The only thing that was good for the Rams is Bobby Wagner. He tackled a fan that was ran onto the field. It looked like they were trying to do a gender reveal, but I mean, it was pink, so I guess it was a girl, so congrats to them. But I mean, you just got sacked by an NFL linebacker, so I don't know how you feel. But Deebo Samuel had a TD. Jeff Wilson, another rushing TD. 49ers look good. They got the victory over the Rams, 24-9. I don't know what's going on with me. Can't talk. Gloomy day. But that's it for week 4. We're a quarter of the way through the season. Who knows? It's only up from here, baby. Till next time.